Guys, what is up? It's Gnomes. We're watching a game between Karmavore and Neppy. Um, Neppy is back from his hiatus away from Poxnora, and Karmavore is still here. So it's kind of interesting in that Neppy left kind of right before Karmavore came, and now they're both here. So we'll see who wins here, the King of KF or the Meta King himself, the Beasts, ST, stuff King. um, it is a ranked game, so they did play one game, but it was a friendly, and I believe Neppy did lose that one, but he did lag. I saw that actually, so I think he would have actually made it would have been a good game if Neppy didn't lag out and he missed a kill. So this game should be a bit better, but we already see the baby fur ball to the start right here. It'd be interesting if Ball Baller still played as well. We can see all three of the really big names in Poxnora right now be able to play. All right. Oh, there is something invisible over here though. I wasn't looking here. Prowler. All right. So there's a Prowler over here. Okay. So we do have so it's a Beast battle group versus KF meta. Let's see how this goes. In general, I'd have to give a pretty good advantage to... What the heck? You just become... the Snow Prowler has detection, so... The Elven Shade is actually detected here. Which means, though, that the Prowler's around here, right? So the Prowler is going for the bottom font, so that's really dangerous. Karmavore has to realize that. Oh, no, he's down here then. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. I don't know what the range of detection is. But that, yeah, okay, so he's down here somewhere. He must be on this spot, most likely, if he has detection. If the Prowler has detection, it's down here, right? But yeah, what I was going to say is KF versus ST. Now, ST kind of has the... Oh, he's stealthing again. There he goes. Now he's stealthed again. KF... Or sorry, ST is kind of like SL in that they have a lot. They're very tanky, except for by them it's with HP, right? And KF doesn't have the best time versus tanky things. They do okay versus UD if they can like outrun them and play little tricks. Or against SP they do it well, or Forsaking a Waste. But versus a tanky lineup like ST and SL, I think KF has usually a bit of a harder time because their damage isn't as high as in some factions most of the time. They have a lot of speed, and they have some cheap champions, but it's kind of hard. Yeah. Also, KF meta is really what's really strange. It's kind of like SL meta. No, not SL meta, because there is an SL meta, but I can't think of an actual KF meta. Like you don't have many champions or any that play KF meta other than Karmavore, because their themes are just so good, right? So you don't really see that too often. Like, SP has a good meta. UD is a pretty good meta. ST does not really, right? ST is one of those that also is usually just Frost or Beasts. But ST in general doesn't have a meta of itself. I say Forsaking Waste does, I think. That's a pretty good one. Let's see what else. KF doesn't. FS meta. They used to have one. Astrigic played it for a while, so I think they have a pretty good meta sometimes. They have a pretty good meta too. Either way, KF does not have one. KF is one of the factions that doesn't have its in and of itself a good like singular champions where you're like, okay, that's good by itself. Not many at least. They do have some, like the strategist is alright, and the Condor Fury, but often you don't see it. It's kind of strange. It's a little weird. I tried making a meta deck before. Anyway, the reason I'm not really talking about the game is because not much has started. They're kind of fighting around this mid font. There is a Prowler down here, but there's no detection out at the moment for Karmavore. Now, we do still have the Shade, Elven Shade, which is stealth around here. He could either be going for this bottom font to distract Neppy, or he's protecting his own font from this Tusk. But Tusk does have resistance physical, and I believe the Elven Shade did have attack physical, so it's kind of scary there. Yeah, Conor Fury with lead the charge though is pretty dope. Lead the charge, loyalty, putting him at 60 health, 14 damage, 8 speed. So good stats in general, especially if you get that quest kill enemy off. Then he's at 17 damage and 4 defense, which is pretty damn nice. Why is that one more? Oh, he has the Battle Master. Okay. Battle Master does give them the extra damage. All right, so the baby furball did turn into a normal furball now. And the Snow Prowler is down here then, I'd have to imagine, because that means something else is in this font. How else would the Snow Prowler get down here to actually detect? I have no idea. That could mean the Snow Prowler is going to this font, which is very scary, because this shade is a horrible 1v1 champion. Yeah, exactly. So the Snow Prowler will go into this font. It will not capture, but it will contest it, right? Because we do have that relic. I'll put this away. And the Elven Shade is horrible at 1v1s. He has poison, and attack physical versus somebody with resistance physical is not too good. And Flash Bomb is okay to run away, but I don't know. He's very squishy. Or she actually. Look at all these daggers though. God damn. You think she'd have to like throw a dagger? Look. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I see 10 daggers on this woman. God damn. At one point, I feel like it would just not be useful anymore. Yeah, and this is what's so scary about the furballs is they can start contesting everywhere. And beasts in general and ST, they're very cheap. So this is, yeah, exactly. So the Prowler's down here. So yeah, this furball will just next turn contest this font. This font is already contested. Yeah. Oh, he's Mountaineer. That's awesome. So that's how I was wondering how he got down there because we saw him in this font beforehand. So he got down there with the Mountaineer. But he does have detection anyway, yeah, so the Elven Shade will not be able to run away, but at the very least, the Prowler is blinded. All right, so I'm gonna have my girlfriend say something here. She's gonna tell what the state of this font is.
The font looks contested.
All right, there we go.
I don't know.
Anyways, we're going back to the game here, and yeah, the ST meat spam is just gonna be too much for KF here. We have 5 champions out for Karmavore, but it still feels like even though nothing of his has died, it already feels like he's behind to me at least. There's 2 champions contesting his bottom font. He has the Furball, which is basically one of the hardest champions to get rid of, is going to be contesting the top font. And then while we do have 3 middle, but there's nothing here. I mean, we have pull, so we can maybe get rid of something, but the Furball again is just so tanky, and it can just take care of this font for so long. So he'll just delay the mid font from being taken, and in that time he'll just slowly take these top fonts. And the Nora gain will be too much, right? He's getting two extra fonts of Nora, while Karmavore will lose both of his, and so he'll be gaining like 50 Nora, while Nepi's gaining like 80, right? And 2 turns of that, and he's already too far behind. And that's what Beast can definitely do really easily. Because of all their cheap meat type things. So we just see like the Furball move up against the Elven Bard. And yes, or that even. Yeah, the Distract might even help against the Leap or the Ice Guard, but in general, it's a melee champion versus a non-melee champion. A squishy non-melee champion means this Elven Bard will lose in the 1v1 versus the Furball. This Furball came out for 26 Nora, right? It was a baby Furball at first. But because all it did is take this bottom font, it doesn't really matter that we had a delayed for coming out, right? That's really the downside of playing a baby furball, is that it takes 3 rounds for it to pop into a full champion. But for 27 Nora, however much it costs, you're basically getting a full 2 to 1 Nora to HP generation made here in this baby furball. And now these 2 are contested. Oh, and now we even have precision from this halberd, meaning that he can actually not even miss anything, even if he's blinded. So him being blinded doesn't even matter. And then we'll just see this Elven Shade now die to the Snow Prowler. The Tusk can just, run in. And yeah, so bottom font will be taken. Top font is taken for Karmavore. And now Karmavore has like, I could actually go to his bottom font. So yeah, we could see the Cardinal Fury move down here, or we could see him help defend, right? Those are the two options. What's he gonna do? He can also pull. 1, 2. We do have the Horn of Kathir, so I'm wondering if there's any AP gen or something to be able to double tap with the Cardinal Fury, so we can also get the quest kill enemy off. All right, yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so okay, the Cardinal Fury can actually now attack twice. Well, he should move in though, because he has the Horn of Kathir, so he does 4 damage for melee attacks, right? So now it'll be 19 damage. All right, so Fioran can fire. Yeah, so he's gonna do nice damage in this mid font, but like I said, it doesn't matter too much. I feel like these two fonts being contested and taken is just too much. Like, the reason I'm saying, I've seen this battle group from Nepi so much, and at what point you kind of get a feel of it, and like, yeah, you can even just give up this middle font. It'll still be 1 font to 4, it won't really matter. All right, so Furball taking 18. All right, so there's the full heal for the Condor Fury. Gets a full heal and does a nice 22 damage. It's a lot. 4 KF. It's a lot, definitely. But he has the font now, and it's going to be very hard to contest this font for Nepi just because of the spacing right here. Like, he has to get around the Condor Fury. Oh, he's attacking the provincial marker. Okay, gotcha. But this is not a summons, right? So even though it was it came off from the baby Furball, it's not a summons. So run 1 away. Okay, so that's good. The Prowler will die next turn from 1 attack. So he's playing all right. He's playing pretty well. Like, he's keeping his font for now. The entangled or rooted, means that the Prowler can actually not kill the Elven Shade this turn, unless there's a cleanse with, that's pretty common usually. All right, so he plays the Strigg Warlock. All right. And that's tanky ass Connor Fury. Look at that. 17 damage, 8 speed, 5 defense, and 54 health. Oh, that's the AP gain though. AP gain from Beast Herder means we do have 7 AP now in the Strigg Warlock. Now 8 AP, so that's a Invigorate, a Drive, and a Beast Herder. So we could see a Dead Strategist probably. Yeah, he's at 18 damage with the Strategist at the moment. You can tap once, tap 2 more times. That's 18 plus 24. It's 20 plus 16. So he's at 36 damage right now. So he needs a bit more to kill the Strategist. Wait, is he even... Yeah, he is. Yeah, he needs a tiny bit more damage and the Strategist is dead. And he'll get the Swarm off. Yeah, see? 13 more damage needed. What did he do? Oh, he paralyzes the Condor Fury, actually, instead of playing a spell, like, to get the kill here. And now we'll just see the Furball. Yeah, so this is also what's really nice. Leap, the Furball moves down to this area, meaning the Elven Bard is kind of now wasting its time with this font. But at least Nepi does take the font back, or is contesting again, right? So he's contesting. The font is saved for Karmavore, but his Bard is going to have to take 2 turns to move up here, and, yeah. All right, so, like I said, the Prowler should be dead, though. Yeah, 1 hit should kill it. There we go. It's a dead Prowler. Now, he can't get this Norglobe, though, or else the Tusk will kill him, so he's going to have to stay back a little bit. That's what's really nice about this. Actually, no, wait, he can just move up here, right? Yeah, so the Tusk can now actually move in this way, and then either kill it with Trample, or get a basic attack off. Yeah. So where can the Elven Shade even run to survive is my question here. I don't think he can. No matter where this Elven Shade goes, I think he is dead. Because he does 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. 11, 12. No, wait, 7 plus 4. It's exact perfect lethal on this Elven Shade. So I think the Elven Shade is dead. Unless he plays something to, obviously keep it alive and with a spell or something. Alright. Oh, okay, that's really nice, though. The Reclaim does cause all these champions to be pacified. What's nice with that is that I saw it might also even be a killed Azaran, just because we do have double taps coming out from this Contra-Fury every turn. So that's actually really well played. That's actually really nice. Sick. That was actually really nice. So Azaran should be dead. Oh, no, wait. He's paralyzed. Yeah, Contra-Fury is paralyzed. Never mind. I thought he was going to double tap, but no, he's paralyzed. He'd have to use another spell to be able to... Like, if he had used an AoE, that would cause the Contra-Fury not to be paralyzed anymore, right? If he had used a Thorn Collection, for example, then the Azaran would have been able to get double tapped here by the Fury. But Reclaim is also strong. Actually, I think... it's okay. It's all right. All right, so... Oh, wait, he can't go down that way. Interesting. But he can still go this way. But he can't attack. Oh, interesting. So he gets the Norglobe. Tusk gets the Norglobe here. He cannot move down. So he has to move all the way over here to kill the Elven Shade. And they're just going to, like, play Ring Around the Rosies here the whole time. Because he can just jump back and forth. It's kind of weird, though, that you can't go through there. It totally looks like you should be able to. It's so weird. Look at that. Interesting. Alright. Let's see what happens. We have a double tap from this Furball. Also, yeah, Pacified means the Beast Hammer can just move through here freely now if he wants. It's a little dangerous. Gale Force. Does quite a bit of damage to the Strategist. Drive. Drive actually gets the kill there. Well, that's really well played. So even though he's pacified, because it doesn't count as an attack, the Drive actually gets a kill, which is really nice. Also, it does extra damage to the Fury and all the other champs here. How much damage did that do in all? That dealt 15 to both the Fury and the Beast Tamer, which is bad. But it also did 15 to the Strategist, and then plus the Frost damage, obviously. So, 21 damage dealt to all of those. So, now this Fury will be alive. Oh, there's another Gale Force. So, 2 Gale Forces used this turn. 120 Nora, basically. Meaning, 2 champions are dead. He gets both Norglobes. And, yeah. So, like I said, it might have looked like Karmavore had a chance there when he got that middle font for, like, half a turn. But... now the Contra-Fury is alone. We have the Elven Bard kind of, over there. There might be a Ice Guard up, so then even the Furball won't die. Yeah, I should move up one, though. Yeah, so the Contra-Fury can double tap the Azaran, but the Guarded Beast will cause a lot of damage to come from all the beasts that are here. Actually, no. No, one actually. Lord. Because these are... wait, this is a beast, though. I wonder... oh, now, yeah. So the Guarded Beast, if he hits the Shepherd, then the Strig Warlock will be dealing extra damage. He'll be doing extra 4, right, from the Guarded. Alright, so there's a Catharsis Bloom. Devolve. Yeah, now he's just playing a lot of spells, though. And he's not going to get his font back. So it's still 2 fonts versus 1. He's going to get a kill here. Now we have 5 AP on the Furball, means he can double tap next turn. Strig Warlock can double tap as well, even if he has only 8 damage. And that means this Contra-Fury is definitely dead. Look, Beast Hammer will attack twice, Furball will attack twice, and then Strig Warlock can attack twice. And even though he's devolved, and even with these resistances, it's going to be very hard here. Alright, so you can move in, double tap. Either 42 HP, 3 defense, and resistance physical. And and magical. So that resistance is against all these champions here. And he's just going to keep playing, yeah. Look at the AP, or sorry, the HP is just so much here for anything that is ST, right? You just have 10 and then 5 from the boost. I really just think that boost needs to go away from Or that even works. Yeah, just get it crystallized, and then you just run away and do whatever you want. You don't even have to kill it. Yeah, boost is just too much for B or ST. ST shouldn't have boost. Other factions can have boost, but why ST? It already has so much HP. Elven Shade has disappeared though again. Yeah, now they're so the Tusk is now just gonna travel around here and hopefully get something. But yeah, there. Okay, so there's Elven Shade. Is even though he was just stealth, he is de-stealthed by the Tusk again. Maybe should have moved him back. Probably the better idea, but he didn't think Tusk was gonna move up. Maybe. It's now 2 fonts versus 1 font, but he also has his shrine, and he does not have his shrine, right? Shrine is a lot of Nora gain. You don't gain as much Nora if you deploy your shrine, so you have to always think about that. If you're in the lead, it can often not be a good idea to play the shrine or to play your avatar, because then if they can regroup and just retreat, then they can overwhelm you if they play it well. Now, KF is one of the best shrines to do that to, but still, it's dangerous. Alright, so you're going to attack once. So Furball is dead. Very good. He's blinded. He probably jumped somewhere. But the Shade is never going to kill this Tusk. And if the Shade ever tries to go for the Halberd, then the Tusk will kill it, right? So it's dangerous. And Trample kind of does pretty well in detecting things. Even though oh my god, actually, because it can't move through here either. The Shade is actually safe right here. Or no, right here. Kind of like it can't get basic attacked if it's right in these spaces. Actually, this space. Yeah, this exact space, it's safe from any basic attacks, which is kind of funny. Alright, so Conor Fury is alive, though. We could see another Crystallize. Oh, I guess not. Or Freeze, I mean. Alright. Or Paralyze. There's another Paralyze. Yeah, okay, so now the Conor Fury is paralyzed. And that's just going to keep happening, right? He just has Freeze, 4-turn cooldown. Paralyze is a 3-turn cooldown. And now that he has enough champions out to deal with this Conor Fury, he can just kill it next turn after it comes out of the paralyzation. Even puts 1 extra AP on the Doombringer just so that it has 8 AP next turn from another drive. I mean, he doesn't care about the 2 HP, right? So it doesn't really matter. I mean, an AoE would do nicely, I guess. I mean, if you could... An Ice Storm just to get the Conor Fury out of the paralysis. Also, he does have Battle Hymn up again. So yeah, you could think of doing that. Does he gain it? Yeah, he does. But he needs to play an AoE. That's a charm. All right. Oh, there's a cleanse by the Nature's Blessing. All right, that's pretty good. So he has 16 damage right now. Can he kill this Warlock? That's the most dangerous. Or the Beast Tamer, who always has Drive and Invigorate. Also very dangerous. Killing the Beast Tamer would be really sick here. Conor Fury is now at 16 damage. With the Convent, he has 67 HP, which is really strong, and a lot of defense. But still, 1 font versus 2, right? So 1 font versus 2, and Shrine extra Nora generation. So who does this Conor Fury want to try to kill here? I'd say it should go for the Beast Tamer or the Warlock. Those are the most dangerous. But I don't know, maybe not the Warlock. Maybe you should go for the Beast Tamer. I'm always afraid of Drive, and Invigorate is always bad. If you can get the kill, obviously, then you should go for the Beast Tamer. If not, then maybe you just run away or something. Which you can't. Alright, so 16. Yeah, it's not dead though. It's 8 HP on that Beast Tamer at the moment. And like, we're getting so little HP gain. Alright, AP gain, sorry. Oh, alright, so the Elven Shade did move down here. Apparently. Or something moved down there. So the Elven Shade is over here now. It's pretty cool. Ah, there's other Kenine Crown versus Convent. That's kind of funny. Look at that damage, though. 17 times 2 because of the, first of all, Strike goes through the 5 defense, and the Renovate does extra damage for every ability it has over 2, which is then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's only plus 4. A lot of damage. So 33 HP on the Condor Fury already. We still have 1 attack from the Doombringer and 2 from the Strict Warlock. If he uses a spell, he might get the kill. But right now, the defense does help against both of these guys, right? So, Pride of Kathir. Yeah, so he uses summons though, so he can attack the Pride, but he can't actually capture the font himself. Needs loss of life damage. I actually invigorates the Renovator out of all champs. That's interesting. Yeah, 3 damage dealt because of the 5 defense, and then 4 damage dealt. Yeah. So I don't think the Condor Fury will die this turn. The Beast Tamer will probably be dead though, with a with 1 attack from that Fury. Alright, so 19 HP on this Condor Fury, but still alive at the moment. And you would need quite a few spells to kill him. Oh, there he is. Alright, so Karmavore does have this close font. That's kind of big here, because now he could actually. Oh, what's the point of that? He has to attack with the Fury anyway. Why did he attack with the Bard? Unless he has a. Why would he attack with the Bard? If he's attacking anyway, right? If he has to attack with the Condor Fury anyway, I mean. To get the kill. I don't know what the point of that was exactly. It could be a bounce up though, which is dangerous. Could deal a lot of damage to the Condor Fury as well. Alright, so he's running away with the Condor now. Alright. But that does leave the Beast Tamer alive. Alright, that was a Fanfare. Should have done that first, I guess. Whatever. Fanfare actually works on avatars. That's probably a bug. Anyway, so 31 HP on this Condor Fury. Still alive. But he will. I mean, we have the double tap next turn, right? Because we don't have Invigorate. Also, oh, he's distracted. So no more drive either from the Beast Tamer. So I guess that's a good reason to attack with the Elven Bard. Yeah, but there's, 1 AoE. The Strict Warlock is at 10 damage again. That was another Frigid Barrier. So 2 Frigid Barriers played there. And then there's the, yeah, there you go. There's the Swarm. The Elven Bard is dead as well. And that's GG. There's not anything that can really happen anymore. It's an Avatar versus, oh, that was fun. You can move bot down with the Pox Renovator just to contest the font. Or you can really just, yeah, go for the Avatar. The Avatar is dead next turn to the Renovator. Yep. SC, man. ST. Really shouldn't have boost. But it's just, yeah, but Nepi played it really well. He split up his forces really well, right? So what Nepi did is he put his baby furball up here and then split it down here. His other furball went down here, or his Prowler with that